And we have some other team members with us, and I'll allow them to introduce themselves.
Hi, everyone. I'm Jennifer Bourgeois. I'm the Program Manager, Assessment Coordinator, and I'm the Academic Advisor for the MED program and for the Education Graduate Certificates. Welcome.
Hi, I'm Ginger Whitten. I'm sorry about that. I am the Clinical Placement Coordinator for Education Programs at Tulane.
So this just kind of gives you an idea of the makeup of Tulane. There are 10 schools that make up the university as a whole, and the School of Professional Advancement is one of them. So we are just one of many that are housed within the university. And we are probably one of the few schools that have programs that cater to those who are working full time.
Sorry about that, Claudine. I'll take over. So our campus we are housed on the Uptown campus. We used to be at Elmwood as well, but we have all moved. SOPA has all moved, I think now, to Richardson Hall on the main Tulane campus, and we are housed. The education programs within SOPA are housed on Ferret Street. So your classes won't be at Ferret, but if you need to meet somebody in person, that's usually where we'll be, and that's where anything you need to drop off for the education department would be. It's 7039 Ferret Street is the education programs. But SOPA, if you ever get a chance, the Richardson Hall and SOPA upstairs is so pretty. That's actually a wall. That Where You Belong is a wall in the building upstairs, in the offices upstairs, and it's really lovely. So today on deck, we will talk about the programs and the faculty. We'll talk about the learning experience. We'll talk about the support that you get as a student in the education programs. And we'll talk about affordability and flexibility and different ways that you can pay for the program. Some of you may be here specifically for SEED, and we will definitely talk about the SEED grant as one of those ways to pay for our program. These are just a few of our faculty. As you can see under their names, they're not usually only faculty in our programs. They hold high level positions in other parts of the education community. Most all of our professors used to be teachers, have been teachers in the classroom in the past. You can go on our website, SOPA Tulane, and meet all of our faculty and look at all of their credentials at your leisure so that you understand who will be teaching you. And I think actually not even just our faculty, but most of our staff have been in the classroom as well. So I know I was in the classroom for 10 years. Claudine was in the classroom. Hazel, who are the program director and assistant directors, were all in the classroom. So you're dealing with a lot of classroom experience, people who know what it's like to be in a classroom in New Orleans. So if ever you have questions, there's plenty of people to ask. So this is Hazel Parker. She's our associate director. And teaching and learning environment we create can be one of the most valuable and memorable experiences we model for our students. It really is about modeling, and that's what I've learned even in just meetings that I've had with most of our faculty and staff, is that we talk about it's usually talking about things they've done or how to do things they've done, not just ways to learn from books, obviously, because we want all of students to be engaged, just like we want your kids in your classroom to be engaged. It definitely is a modeled program.
Hi, and I'm going to talk a little bit about the master's degrees that we're offering in education programs. These two master's degrees, we just started offering them in the last calendar year. The Master of Arts in Teaching is an initial certification program, and depending on the pathway that you pursue, it's either a 33 or 36 credit program. And so that's for those who would like to become certified teachers. The Master of Education program is for those who are either already certified or those who are seeking a different path in education. You can get a Master of Education, just a general Master of Ed, or you can pursue a Master of Ed with a graduate certificate, and there are 4 different graduate certificates that we offer. And those graduate certificates are listed here. There's special education, equity-centered education leadership, learning experience design, and teaching English learners. Those can be sought in conjunction with the MED, or you can seek those separately. You can also seek the add-on endorsement through the Louisiana Department of Education in teaching English learners and special ed. There are a couple of different things that you'll need to seek separately if you want to get the add-on endorsement. With special ed, you need to take a praxis, but we'll prepare you for the classes that you need to take to earn those endorsements. And we also are rolling out new pricing for the special ed and the teaching English learners graduate certificates this fall.
Our MAT funding opportunity, which is probably our most popular thing right now, we have been fortunate to be a part of a collaborative where we are able to offer benefits of a federal grant, which is called the SEED grant. And what the SEED grant does is it provides tuition waivers for all MAT courses. And again, this is only specific to MAT. It's not for the MED program. So if you're seeking an MAT, which also means you're seeking certification or state licensure in the state of Louisiana, then the SEED grant can help with the tuition costs there. So again, it provides tuition waivers for all MAT courses. It does not provide, it does not cover the fees. However, our fees are very minimal. So you would be responsible for the fees and books, but you could get the tuition waiver if you qualify for the SEED grant. For all who apply for the SEED grant and accept the commitment, that means you are committing to teaching in an Orleans Parish public or charter school for 3 years. The 3 years includes the year of residency and the 2 years that follow. So your first year in the program will not count toward your SEED commitment because it starts with the residency year, and you have to take courses prior to residency before you get to that point. So if you are interested in MAT and SEED, with the MAT and the SEED commitment, it's about a 4-year commitment. And I say 4 years because most students will finish the MAT in 2 years. And then so the second year in MAT is their first year of SEED, and then they have the 2-year commitment after the SEED grant as well, where they're teaching in one of the public or charter schools. So the way that you get access to the application, the SEED application, is once you have completely gone through the admissions process, then all of the students who have been accepted will receive the SEED application through email, and you will receive all of the instructions for how to complete and submit that application in that same email. When we say complete the entire admissions process, so it's important that you know once you are admitted into the School of Professional Advancement, the graduate deposit is $200. So once you receive your admission letter, you will then receive something that prompts you to accept your to confirm your enrollment and pay the $200 deposit. And then you will, that completes your entire admissions process. That deposit prompts the technology department to issue your student email, student login credentials, all of that good stuff. And then you will receive a separate email with the SEED application. So you submit the SEED application, and again, if selected, Then you complete a commitment form and a webinar, and then we go from there. For those who are not interested in the seed grant, then we also have other options. One of the things that we offer is a 20% discount. So anyone who fits any of the categories on the bottom right where it says 20% discount, and that includes all New Orleans area public school employees, including Jefferson Parish. So you will receive a 20% tuition discount. There are other financial aid options. For specific financial aid options, we ask that you reach out to the Office of Financial Aid. The only information we provide regarding financial aid is that if you want to qualify for the federal financial aid options, you must enroll in at least 6 hours each semester, which is at least 2 classes. And just as Ginger mentioned, a part of the learning experience is that the faculty that we have with us, they all have a variety of experiences in both K-12 and higher ed. Some of them also have a significant amount of experiences in educational nonprofits and other sectors of education. So the faculty come with a wealth of experience and knowledge. They understand the position of being a full-time graduate student. And so all of that is considered as a part of the learning experience. We want to make sure that you get something more out of it other than read these chapters and complete this assignment. So we definitely consider those things as we plan the courses. For student support and success, the first thing we offer is an academic advisor. We have an advisor for the MAT program, and as Jennifer mentioned, she's the academic advisor for the MED program. Our advisors come with really, really good experience and a listening ear, always advocating for the students. Usually they are the first point of contact for the students when they need some sort of support or guidance with something. We also have a career center where there are career webinars, mock interviewing, assistance with completing your resume, possibly finding positions that are available, and that sort of thing. And the other thing that I like to mention in terms of our student support is that we have a very, very supportive team of faculty members who are just as interested in your success as you are. And so as long as you are able to put in the work that's required, they're able to support you through the process so that you are able to be successful within the programs. For those who are interested in MAT, we know that Praxis 2 and PLT are required for the state. And we do offer Praxis 240 as a resource to all of our students. You're able to sign up for that and practice on your own. For those who are interested in secondary, the secondary pathway for the MAT, there's also a content elective course that is required, which kind of helps build your content knowledge prior to taking the Praxis exam.
So here are all of the things that you need to complete in order to apply to our programs. You need to have your application fee, which will be waived for attending this webinar today. Your name will be added to a list, and so you won't have to submit the application fee. A government issued ID, and then your transcripts must be sent electronically from the institution. If you upload them yourself, you will be asked to provide an official transcript from the institution.
And also some of the application requirements are, of course, a bachelor's degree, a 3.0 GPA. If you do not have at least a 3.0, if you're below a 3.0, there is a place in the application where you can submit a professional letter of reference. We do ask that in that letter, we prefer letterhead, but if you are having trouble getting something on letterhead, we at least would like to have contact information from that reference, as well as their name, title, and a signature.
So we offer an early enrollment scholarship for those students who apply and then also register for their classes early. For undergrads, it's $200, and for graduate students, it's $500. But just make sure you apply, and then also you have to register for your classes. So for fall, the deadline is July 15th in order to be eligible for that early enrollment scholarship.
And also, speaking of the the deadlines, if you are interested in the seed grant deadline is July 25th, and that means you have to be admitted and have your seed application submitted by July 25th. So although the School of Professional Advancement has a later deadline, because the tuition waiver requires many more steps and it has to have more approval pieces to it, then we have to have an earlier deadline in order for that tuition waiver to take effect once the classes begin in the fall. So if you're interested in seed, my suggestion would be that you try to get your application in by July 1st, because that gives you time to get all of your transcripts submitted and everything. You can get admitted and get your seed application in before July 25th.
So thank you so much, everyone, for being here. We are open for questions, and here is my contact info for the MED, and then the MAT advisor's contact info is at the bottom of the screen. And you can put your questions in the chat, or if you want to just ask them out loud, that's fine.
The special education endorsement requires 6 courses, and that's per the state, 6 courses and a passing score on the special education practice exam. The requirements to apply for seed are the same as admission. The 3.0 GPA bachelor's degree, submission of your resume and transcripts, and also being able to sign the commitment for the 3 years to teach in Orleans Parish. The seed grant cannot be used for the MED program. What is the acceptance rate for the seed program? I honestly do not have that number in front of me, but I will say it's more than 80% thus far. I have done Teach NOLA already to get certification, but have not finished practice exams. So if you have completely completed everything for Teach NOLA, which includes praxis, and you've applied for certification, then you would not qualify for the MAT. If you have not completed all components, and you do not have or have not applied for a Louisiana certification, then please send me an email and we can schedule some time to meet to discuss the specifics of your situation. For the GPA, are you looking for the career total or the term total? So we generally look at the cumulative GPA for the bachelor's degree. There are some things we consider. Some people come with graduate credit. We consider how they performed in graduate school. We also consider whether or not someone has a graduate degree, because of course, most graduate degrees require that you have a GPA of above a 3.0. And we also consider some other factors with the GPA, as long as we have the professional letter of reference, and we kind of look at the application as a whole. I've already taken praxis and passed. Can I use the score? Dion, I don't know the exact number, the exact exam for 5543, but if it is a praxis exam that is aligned to one of the pathways that we offer, then more often than not, the state will accept that passing score. And so when I mention the pathways that we offer, that would be if it's early childhood or elementary, or if it's secondary, ELA, math, social studies, biology, physics, chemistry, or one of the world languages. And I don't know that number, so I can't say specifically. But you can also send me an email, and we can try to find out. Yes, the special education is mild to moderate. Any other questions? C does not cover MED. Okay, if we don't have any additional questions, the advisor's information is on the screen. You can check out the website at sopa.tulane.edu and find the application there. There's a button that says apply now, and it'll take you directly to the application. I'm sorry, I'm going back to the chat. I see some more questions have popped up. I'm not sure. I don't know if it's Janaya or Jania. If you can unmute and give me more details about the extra 5 courses.
Because I was told that I can do the MAT, but also I guess still qualify for the MED. It was like a certain number of courses. I'm not sure if it was 5 exactly.
So with the MAT, there are 2 courses that are offered in both the MAT and MED programs. So the seed will cover all courses for MAT only. It will not cover any of the MED courses.
Okay.
So
then I'll
courses you would have to find funding for.
Now, is there a catalog for MAT on the website? And
I can't give you that exact answer because they are rolling out our new website, and honestly, I have not gone to the site yet, so I don't know if it's live yet or not. But we do have programs of study that we can provide for all of the programs.
Okay.
Now the MED site is definitely updated already. I do know that. It's the MAT site that I'm not positive has has gone live on the new information yet.
Okay.
Okay.
Well,
we get an email with the handout. You will get an email with the recording of the webinar. Thanks, Jennifer, for putting the MED link in the chat. That is the one that is definitely updated. If MAT is not updated, it should be updated any day now. They've been rolling out the new website for all of our programs, and I just don't know where they are in the process yet. So again, thank you all for joining us. If you have any questions, please send us an email and let us know. We'll be happy to assist. You will receive the recording in case you want to go back and look over some of the information, and we hope to see some of you all soon. Thank you for joining us, and take care.
Thank you.